What's up, everybody? Well, I got another gameplay video for you guys today, and today we're going to have a look at Remnant From the Ashes on the secondary computer here, which also so happens to be the capture computer. Now, unfortunately, we can't use the capture card on itself to save performance or anything, so we'll just have to use Shadow Play, but Shadow Play has almost next to no performance loss anyway. So, before we hop into the game though, as usual, let's quickly go over this thing's specs, shall we? In this computer, we got ourselves a 5800X3D with -25 on all the cores. We got an RTX 3090 Founders Edition, which is overclocked a little bit. We got a AsRock X570 Taichi motherboard with 32 gigs of 3600 MHz DDR4, CL13, and dual rank. Then we got a EK360 all-in-one basic cooling that processor, a 1000 watt gold rated PSU from Corsair, it's an RM1000 to be exact. Then we got ourselves the Alienware monitor, which will be very soonly replaced here, probably in the next week, but it is still a pretty nice monitor. It's IPS, G.Sync, but it doesn't have HDR and it can't do any FreeSync whatsoever. So you're limited to NVIDIA cards only on this thing. And I'm about to turn this into an all AMD PC, so you can all tell how that's not gonna work. I'd be in the same boat as my laptop is. No adaptive sync, and that would not be fun. I've gotten very used to that on like everything. I mean, even the next gen consoles have that. So it's kind of annoying not having that on my laptop. Well, I have it on my laptop when I'm not using my external monitor, let's be specific. Laptop itself has a FreeSync display at 300 Hertz or something like that, so that's plenty, but the other thing, not so much. So, in any case though, it also is 120 Hertz, and I think that's about all there really is to talk about. So why don't we hop in and have a look at some settings and get ourselves a little bit of some gameplay. Alright, so now we're going to try this game out on the secondary computer here. So let's go through the settings real quick. We're going to play at 3440x1440 and just play the game in motion blur. And we're going to go ahead and play the game maxed out on Ultra. Should be able to handle it, no problem. I mean, if the laptop can handle it, this should be able to make short work of it, even if it is a slightly higher resolution. But hey, let's go hop into the game and we'll find out. Well, now here we are, beginning of the game here on the secondary computer here. And yeah, looking at the FPS and the frame times, I think we're gonna have just a dandy time here. I mean, my monitor's only got a 120 Hertz resolution, or refresh rate anyway, resolution. Well, that's what happens when you get really stoned and make your voiceovers, but I had a long day of making videos, and then I went out and mowed the lawn, so I served a nice little smoke. Speaking of that, let's cash this thing out so I can pack a new bowl after I'm done with this particular voiceover. Before I do that, I want to see myself fight this guy. Alright, I don't think that thing has ever... Well, no, it might have hit me once or twice because I got overzealous and got too close to it. I know this one has. Stop throwing your shit at me, buddy. I'm not buying it. Alright, now let's take that hit. Well, damn. My lighter's almost off fluid. I'll have to add some more to it. Alright. Ooh, that's rumble. Ow. Whoa. Somehow that missed me. Don't know how, but it did. Looked like it went right through my head. So I should be dead, but I'm not. Although one unfortunate thing did happen today. Misty, while I was out mowing the lawn, decided it was a good idea to use my secondary capture computer as a jungle gem and then jump up to my model display little shelf. And she knocked over my Liger model, so it smashed into a million pieces. So I don't know if I can put him back together just based off of memory, but I guess I'll have to give it a good old try. If not, I guess we're down a Liger, which sucks. I don't know if I can really, I don't think I can even get those anymore. I mean, I made that when I was like shit, 8 years old or something like that. I think that's when Zoids were a thing, at least in America. I'm sure they were in Japan like 10 years before. That seems to be how almost everything goes over here. Like the first time I saw Dragon Ball was in like the early 90s, and I think that was released when I was born in 86 or something like that. Not necessarily in December, but just in the year of 86. So just to go to show you one of the examples. Anyway, let's go run up and get into this little cutscene here real fast, and then after that we'll move on to camera once this scene gets to that little black spot that it gets to. Normally I don't watch these cutscenes, but this one seemed like a pretty good one. Plus there's lots of creatures and whatnot, so it's a good way to actually test the FPS. This is one of the areas where my laptop actually dropped frames a little bit under 60. Not by much, but a little bit here. I think it dropped down like 54 or something like that. But not this guy though. This thing does not care. It's all like, I'm gonna stay at 100. Heck, I could probably stay at my native refresh rate, no problem. Move 120 hertz. And pretty soon I'll have a ultra wide with 240 hertz. So that'll be pretty nice. It is time to fight once more, though. And time to move to camera. Well, alright guys, let's get ourselves a little camera recorded gameplay now. Heck yeah. Alright, let's go kill this guy now. Good. Alright, and it is cutscene time. And a Misty has come to visit.
Hang on!
Such a Misty. Well, we at least tried. Whoa. Don't mess with the cores, miss, and that's not a good idea. Those have a lot of power going through them. I don't want you to take a bite out of that and then look like that dude from Home Alone. Although technically that was just the internet cord, but still, I need internet, kidding. Here we go. All you gotta do is distract them with something else more into her head. Oh, nope, she's like, oh, that right? Alright, well, I'll be right back to go mess with your cords again. Get out of there, you silly. Shoot. Oh, yeah, I know. You're gonna get all mad at me because I won't let you do what you want. But alright, let's go wrap this video up. Well, alright, guys. That is a wrap for Remnant From the Ashes on the secondary computer, and it handled it absolutely flawlessly. I don't even think I saw any stutter. It was pretty much like a flat line the whole time. But you'd expect that with something with a 3D processor and a freaking 3090 at ultra wide. But I'm excited to get that 7900 XTX and that new OLED ultra wide. That'll be fun. Not that GPU is slow by any means. It still holds its own. But anyway, now it's time for us to end this video so I can get started on the main computer. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video, because I sure as hell enjoyed making it for you guys. And until the next video, peace out, guys.